Hello and welcome back to more Football Manager 2019. I'm Mr. Grand 2 and this is Swansea City, a Welsh development. Can we get Swansea City back to the Premier League and beyond by only signing Welsh players? And as you can see from the league table since we last looked up, I have played quite a few more matches and we find ourselves just outside the playoffs, 1 point behind Leeds, although level on points with both Hull and Middlesbrough. Um, Safe to say that since last time, we have had rather a mixed picture in terms of results. We, of course, last time out, we beat Nottingham Forest and drew with Stoke, including that hilariously comical own goal from Matt Grimes. Well, since then, things have continued in that vein of individual random errors. We rounded off the month with 3 wins. We beat Middlesbrough 2-0 quite comfortably. We knocked Derby out of the EFL Cup, and then we beat QPR 2-0 as well. That was heading for a 0-0 draw, but two late goals from Ollie McBurney and Daniel James were able to secure us the win. But a tale of 2 months, really, because October was a complete and utter disaster. We lost 2-1 to Wigan. We took the lead straight away before going down really to terrible, terrible second half display from Mike van der Horn. He gave away a penalty. He then proceeded to just pass the ball straight to Joe Garner, who was able to give Wigan the win. A 0-0 draw with Ipswich followed. Not much going on there. We lost 1-0 to Aston Villa. Very similar story. This time Joe Rogan gave the ball away to Tammy Abraham, who was able to slot in late on. Blackburn, a similar picture. Marcus Olsen missed a tackle, and they were able to score the only goal of the game as well. And perhaps most disappointingly of all, at home against Reading, we took the lead. Leroy Fair got sent off. They equalised. We took the lead again late on, and then beyond the final minute of injury time, Paul McShane headed in from a corner, and we lost that one as well. Again, the John Dahl Bodvarsson goal was due to an individual error from Mike van der Horn, who found himself dropped from that point onwards. We got easily knocked out of the EFL Cup fourth round against Norwich, although I did play a weakened side, so that's kind of to be expected. And to top it all off, we drew 0-0 with 23rd place at the time, Rotherham United. Not very good. So I ranked some changes. Barry McKay, who's not really had much of a look in throughout the season so far, came in and scored, as did Joe Roden, as we beat Bolton 2-0 to finally restore something back to our form. So today we're going to be seeking some revenge against Norwich after they knocked us out of the EFL Cup, and hoping to continue improving our form in the league. This is how we're going to line up. Mulder in goal. He's been okay recently, but not anything to write home about. The defence, actually, you can see, has been playing pretty well. Olsen, Roden, Carter Vickers is coming for Van der Horn, and Roberts at right back. The problem really lies in our midfield and up front in terms of just not scoring enough goals and letting the opposition score late on. Barry McKay is going to continue on the left, Grimes and Evans in midfield with James on the right. Chalene is going to be playing in attacking midfield, and Woodburn is going to be playing up front. Ben Woodburn has scored quite a few goals this season, but his average rating does not reflect that at all. And the pair of them, really, Byers and McBurney, aren't doing all that much better. So we're going to go with this today and see how it goes. Norwich City, obviously the team who won the championship this season in real life. They're not really having the best of it, down in 16th place, but a very, very strong squad. Jamal Lewis looks like he is not going to be starting today, which is always good, but they've got Max Aarons, they've got Buendia, they've got Timo Pukki up front. A very, very strong squad who really should be doing a lot better in this division. I'm going to tell the boys to pick up where they left off last time. We ended a run of many matches without a win. Finally got one. So hopefully we're at home at the Liberty Stadium. We can keep going and get some more points on the board. We're still in the playoff conversation, not too far away. Just 1 point behind Leeds, 3 points behind Blackburn as it stands. So not out of it at all. Buendia with a corner kick in. Hernandez puts it away. Norwich make a flying start to the match, it says. Not really what we want. Another set piece where a player is allowed to score and our defenders and goalkeeper just sort of stand there. He tried to like clutch the ball out of the air. It's not really how physics works, Mulder, mate. Okay, we're looking for a response here. Anything really. We're at home. Got the Swansea fans cheering us on. We need to be doing something better here. Showing some kind of anything really. That we have the ability to get out of this division. McKay switches over to James. Can he find a ball in? Barry McKay with a shot wide. We need to be trying to find a target. That's definitely our biggest problem. Chelina, Evans, McKay, Grimes, kind of been crowded out here. Olsen finds some space to Woodburn. Ben Woodburn, he's not scored many in his last few games, but he scores the goal there. Good run by, great turn from Woodburn, and an excellent finish. I've set the coaches to try to train him to not take as many long shots, and how successful that's going to be, but I think could be useful. His long shots aren't as good as his finishing, as Norwich immediately go and equalise with a lovely, lovely worked goal. Buendia turning the ball into the net. A simple finish, simple run, very poor marking. Not particularly covered ourselves in glory there. We got ourselves back into the match and given it away again. But Woodburn, though, picks it up and gets his second with a 20-yard strike. We're immediately back into it. Tom Ince, finally we get some luck. Tom Ince giving it away in an absolute thunderbolt from Woodburn. He's got his second. There's been 3 goals in about 3 minutes of time. And we're all level again. I mean, at least we're actually scoring. We're actually scoring goals. That's been our biggest weakness recently. Okay, so half time. I'm gonna say we're not doing too badly at all. If everyone works hard, we're going on to win. They're not really bothered by that, but I think that's true. I'm gonna try not to be as negative as I have been recently. I think it hasn't worked. We have managed to come out with a run, but a lot of the matches we didn't get results in. Maybe I was a bit too harsh on the players. I don't know, but let's try and be positive. Let's try and encourage them. I'm going to demand more. That's the only thing that really seems to work on this year's game. Show some passion sometimes does. Lee Evans has been booked. I don't think it's for a gig at Wembley Stadium. I'll see myself out. Midway through the second half, not really all that much happening. To be fair, given the run we've been on, a draw wouldn't be too bad. Norwich aren't having the best season in the game, but they are obviously a very, very good side. Olsen finds McKay. Can we work an opening here? Daniel James is in and he's hit the post. I do feel like we don't have our fair share of luck. We've slipped down to 9th in the table. It looks like that is going to be that then. I mean, unless Norwich end up scoring here, let's hope they don't. And they don't. Final whistle, 2-2 draw. Not the worst result in the world. I'm going to say I'm happy with the performances. There were some positives for sure. I think there were. There absolutely were some positives. We didn't get completely outplayed. We didn't get any individual silly errors like we have been doing. So yeah, I'll take that. Let's praise Ben Woodburn. Give him some confidence. Well done. You were superb in front of goal. Keep it up. He's thoroughly pleased. Right, I've rested the boys. Joe Roden, unfortunately, is going to be suspended for the next game, which will be against West Bromwich Albion in 4 days' time. Second game of the day against West Brom. Byers is going to come in for Chilena, who really just has been pretty terrible recently. And Van der Horn has to come in for the suspended Joe Roden. West Brom, obviously one of the teams that got relegated the same year as Swansea, but just, just, I mean, so much better in terms of the players they still have. Jay Rodriguez, Matt Phillips, Dwight Gale, Jake Livermore. They got in Mason Holgate, Tom Tribal. Yeah, this could be tough, but we are at home. Um, didn't really help out against Norwich, but it might help us out here. West Brom are currently in fourth, which is where they end up finishing in real life. So maybe we can do better. Everyone's feeling nice and positive with the game. The media are questioning our recent run of form. I may well get sacked at some point. Um, Hopefully a win today will change that. I'll say straight away, if I do get sacked, um, this will be one of the shortest series in the history of YouTube. And yeah, this is something I still like to try. I think maybe if I do get sacked, we might restart with Swansea or maybe with Cardiff. Or I think maybe I'll just pick a different club and a different nationality of players. Maybe just English players with a championship club, somebody like Derby or Leeds, as Daniel James, one of our best and brightest young Welsh players, gets injured and could be out for a while. Potential foot injury, always very ominous. I mean, Wayne Routledge, I guess, not the start we were hoping for. Corner in from Grimes though, headed away by Higazi. Wayne Routledge has come on. Can he make a difference? Marcus Olsen, Barry Mackay's there. Olsen trying to find a way through, being headed around all over the place. And Lee Evans has scored. It kind of looked like a bit of a fluke goal, to be honest. Pinball in the box. Lee Evans gets it. Oh wow, not really a fluke goal. An excellent volley. 25 yards out, and we have the lead. West Brom immediately nearly equalising there. Evans out to Routledge. Second goal before half time would be very good. Matt Grimes drifts the ball over the bar. I'll be honest, I didn't expect to win this. I really thought we were going to get quite badly beaten, but a 1-0 lead at half time. No one's been sent off yet. No one's done anything stupid. Okay, we have lost Daniel James to injury, but actually, he's not been playing that well recently, so it could end up being a blessing in disguise. We'll see as this half goes on. We are, whisper it quietly, but we are back into the playoff spaces as it stands. Maybe I won't get sacked after all. Wayne Routledge. Oh, brilliant. On as a substitute for Daniel James. Move over to the left side. Throw-in comes in from Arsenal. Very long throw-in. Headed away by them. Once again, we're benefiting from one of the opposition players giving the ball away. Finally, our luck is beginning to turn. And another absolutely incredible strike, as the text commentary says, from Wayne Routledge. And we have a 2-goal cushion, and it's looking like we're going to end on a positive note. not really much has actually happened in this game. I've just sort of just enjoyed the fact that we're actually not completely mucking it up. The defence playing very well so far. Evans playing well. Bias hasn't really done that much. Woodbury's not done that much, I think. Let's bring on Ollie McBurney. He's not really had much football. He's only really scored one goal when he has been given a chance. Can he do something in the last few minutes here? Doesn't look like much is going to happen, but you know what? I don't care. We've come off a very poor run of form in the last month, but looks like things are taking a turn for the better. We have dropped out of the playoff places again, but nevertheless, a win is a win. Very comfortable in the end. Well done, boys. I think you were actually fantastic for once. Let's do it again next time. So that result does leave us in 7th place still 1 place off playoffs, but this time we're behind Preston rather than Leeds, who dropped down all the way to 10th. So that shows you just how tightly congested it is in this playoff race, and really up to the uh, top of the league, Derby County, who we actually play next, 10 points ahead of us, but that could all change. The Championship really is a very, very competitive league. That is going to be the end of the episode there, though, people. We will come back probably around maybe the start of January. If we get a good team in the FA Cup third round, you can come back and see us lose to them. See if we are able to make any signings. Hopefully, some players we put on loan or maybe on the transfer list. We can improve the team where we can. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. I'll see you again next time.